This is my review of The Sims 4 Spa Day. This is a part of a series where I review every single pack for The Sims 4, including all the older ones. Originally, Spa Day was quite a limited pack where you could just go to a spa and do a few spa things. The pack was originally rather limited, but they refreshed the pack a couple of years ago, updating it with a lot more content, making it one of the biggest Sims 4 game packs. The pack is all about pampering yourself at a spa, working as a technician in a spa, as well as a few other minor things. Taking a look at the cast, it's basically just fitness stuff and some spa stuff like robes. I guess there's no other route they could have gone down with this pack, so it makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't personally regard it as nice fitness stuff. I've seen much better in real life. I honestly would have loved it if they collabed with a company like Gymshark or something, or take a note from some of the nicer looking fitness stuff, as the stuff in this pack isn't the most inspired. Although obviously there's only so far you can go with fitness and spa stuff, so I won't hold it against the pack too much. Seeming this pack comes with the ability to work as a self-employed spa technician. I would have liked to have seen more uniforms that look like spa employees readily available from CAS that are not locked. I also think this pack should have come with some slippers and more flip-flops and perhaps nicer swimwear. I feel like swimwear is lacking a lot in The Sims 4, so it would have been a nicer addition. Kids have a tracksuit, and kids and toddlers share the same full-body tracksuit that adults have. I also wish there were more tracksuits, but maybe that's just the British in me coming out. This is definitely one of the weaker packs for CAS. It serves its purpose and nothing else. The CAS gets a 4 out of 10. Taking a look at the build buy stuff, this pack is extremely modern. It's basically the only true modern build assets we have in the game. So if you're a builder, Spa Day is a must for building modern things. It contains some modern architecture, especially doors and windows and pillars. It also contains a lot of modern decorative furniture like dividers and display units. Unfortunately, I wouldn't say you could build an entire modern home with this pack though. As it's centered around spas, it mostly contains decorative objects that only really suit being in a spa or perhaps some other modern community lot. Even so, this is probably one of my most used packs still for building anything modern, whether that be a community or residential lot. The pack comes with a sufficient amount of objects to build an entire spa with in a variety of different ways. The pack comes with 4 pre-made spa lots to place down. I recommend choosing this first one here as it contains basically everything that you need. A couple of the other pre-made lots don't contain everything that came with the Spa Day refresh. I personally would have liked more modern architecture to create nice pool areas because we are lacking a lot of pool stuff. I also would have liked a hot tub with the pack and some more ambient lighting. However, in all, I will say it is quite strong. Definitely a must if you like modern builds. This pack gets a 9 out of 10 for the build buy. So looking at the gameplay of this pack, it comes with a new high maintenance trait, which is centered around enjoying mindfulness habits. It also contains 3 aspirations relating to going to a spa, making money as a self-care specialist, being a Zen guru, and having inner peace. There's also a new reward trait, which is a spa membership, which means that all spa fees are waived. The pack comes with the wellness skill, which is from doing spa activities. You can join yoga classes, but unfortunately, Judith Ward appeared in the class that I did and ruined my B-roll footage, so you'll just have to pretend she isn't there. After doing a yoga session, my sim got an uncomfortable moodlet as it was her first time, but she also got a confident moodlet. As well as this, Sims can also meditate, and this left her with the very rare but very normal fine emotion. Sims can request massages from staff. There are literally tons of massages to choose to have on the massage table, but fundamentally they all do the same thing, which is to either give your sim a happy, confident, energized, or inspired moodlet. Female Sims also have the opportunity to take a special fertility massage, and this increases the likelihood of having twins or triplets when trying for a baby. There is a massage chair that has various functions. First up, you can get a hand and foot massage. Again, giving your sim either a hand massage or a foot massage will give them positive moodlets. On this chair, Sims can also get manicures and pedicures. When you are getting a manicure, you can choose from a variety of different nail options, although you can actually do this for free via CAS yourself, and I personally think it's a lot easier to do via CAS. It's exactly the same with pedicures. You can choose from a different variety of colors and then apply apply these to your Sims. The next spa activity is to have your Sims take a bath. Firstly, they can take a bath in a special soak. Whichever soak you choose gives your Sim a different moodlet. They can also take a mud bath too, and surprise, surprise, these affect your Sims' moodlets. Although, interestingly, mud baths lower your Sims' hygiene too, so you should probably take a shower after. Sims can enter the steam room to relax at the spa. They can also woohoo in the steam room if you do so wish. Sims can also die in the steam room if they are in there for too long. After staying in for too long, they overheat and come out and faint to death. The pack comes with an incense burner. For those of you who didn't already guess, this incense burner gives your Sim a moodlet depending on which incense that you choose to burn. Once your Sim reaches a high enough wellness level by doing the spa activities, they unlock some special interactions. Meditating results in floating at level 7 of the wellness skill, and your Sim can teleport anywhere after meditating. You also unlock various random things with the wellness skill, like a detox tea, a coconut cake recipe, some more yoga poses, and be able to perform better massages yourself. From level 2, your Sim can start working in the spa themselves. Well, it's not actually a career in the traditional Sims means, but you can offer massages, manicures, yoga sessions, etc. You can hire a massage table in a spa and promote it on Simstagram and offer random people massages in order to get jobs. My Sim tried to give Judith Ward, of all people, a massage. Sims get paid for each job, and they may also get tipped on top as well as that, depending on how well they did. Each job pays differently, but massages seem to be the best for making money from my experience. You'll probably find, like I did, that massages are often performed to the staff rather than the customers, which did break the immersion a bit because most of the townies on the lot are staff. Sims can also lead yoga routines, which can be public or private. However, they don't get paid for this necessarily. To get paid, you must specifically select the teach option. And just like yoga, Sims can also lead meditation classes. In case you're wondering, Sims can also do all the spa work from other lots, such as their home lots, so you can work from home self-employed too, although it's more challenging as you have to invite townies to join. Constant notifications happen in the top right corner talking about yoga classes. At first, these are quite useful, but they do start getting a little bit annoying after a while. In terms of gameplay for non-adult and teen Sims, child Sims can meditate and do yoga just like adult and teen Sims. This affects their motor skill. However, toddler Sims have no gameplay at all, hence why mine stood outside the entire time looking rather miserable. In terms of miscellaneous features, Sims have a new interaction to discuss cognitive focusing methods. The pack also comes with a fish tank with 3 new fish to choose from. If you have a king for mootlets, then this pack is definitely for you. It is jam-packed full of them. If you like careers gameplay too, you may also enjoy working as a self-employed beautician, massage therapist, or instructor, etc. But really, I do think the career aspect falls short. Being self-employed and just offering massages to the masseurs and other random employees or some random townies at the spa just feels unnatural to me. There's no emphasis on creating a perfect spa or literally running and owning your own spa or having approval ratings or perks just like in Dine Out or Get to Work or the Cats and Dogs veterinary career. In this sense, I'd say the Spa Day self-employed career is not really in-depth enough. Even with the pack refresh, which added a lot more content, it still just doesn't feel like it has enough to substantiate being a game pack. This pack suffers from the same problem that a lot of Sims 4 packs suffer, which is that it simply just doesn't need to exist. In previous Sims games, spas and spa services were just a part of other packs and not as a standalone experience. And this makes spa gameplay in The Sims 4 feel so isolated and rigid when you do compare it to previous Sims games. The gameplay experience of a spa offers animations, watching your Sims perform an animation and receiving a moodlet afterwards, but that's all there really is to it. Unfortunately, the main failure for me is that it lacks depth. Spas should have just been a miscellaneous feature included in various other packs and not a standalone game pack experience. Or at least to be a standalone game pack experience, it should have included more features such as being able to manage your own spa. The pack idea is a good idea on paper, it just didn't go far enough to substantiate being a standalone experience. It is getting a 4 out of 10 for the gameplay. The Sims 4 is a buggy game, so we must look at performance. I did find that a lot of massage actions failed a lot, so I had to click them again in order to make them work. The game was horrifically laggy in the spa, I will be honest. There are so many townies doing different things. I think the the game just struggled a lot with it. And I know this was directly related to being on the spa lot, as when my sim left the spa lot, the game performed perfectly fine and smoothly. There's lots of standing still idle animations and random sims standing in the way doing nothing for no reason, and it really breaks the immersion of being in a spa. And although the objects that offered gameplay such as a massage table didn't glitch out alone, simply being in the spa itself caused so many simulation issues, including lag and action cancelling. It just broke the immersion too much for me, and after a few tries I was able to do what I wanted to do, but the game didn't make it easy for me. This pack did not perform well. It's getting a 3 out of 10 for performance. Looking at cross-pack compatibility, Get Together includes spa day activities. Sims can get famous as a worker in a spa, although this is from posting on Simpstagram and not directly related to spa day. Spas are something that should be directly integrated with other aspects of the game and other packs and not just a standalone experience. I would have loved to have seen a spa in the Solani world, in the Island Living expansion pack. I would have loved to have seen spa day stuff integrated into the onsens in the Snowy Escape pack. If the Sims team were feeling really ambitious, which they not usually are with The Sims 4, but they could have made exclusive spas where you only allow certain members to join. You could have made an occult only spa, for example, which would have been fun. It just didn't go far enough, and this pack is way too isolated and feels like it fits in awkwardly with the other packs. It does get a 2 out of 10 for cross-pack play. So in terms of my personal opinion and overall conclusion of the pack, The Sims 4 Spa Day gets a 4.4 out of 10. The pack is okay, but literally just does not need to exist. These features could have been put into other packs without all of the build buying CAS. This pack is a classic example of the disjointed Sims 4 pack system, and that's why I'm just not very keen on it. I have an entire playlist here of brutally honest Sims 4 reviews, updated every single week, so make sure you check that out. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.